Human trafficking is considered modern-day slavery all across the world. It involves transporting people away from their communities in which they live and forcing them to work against their will using violence or deception. Victims of trafficking are subject to gross human rights violations, including rape, torture, forced abortions, starvation, and threats of torturing or murdering family members. The majority of trafficking victims are between 18 and 24 years of age, with 80% being women and young girls. Traffickers include those involved in highly sophisticated networks of organized crime and may be as close to home as a relative to the victim. The traffickers recruit women and children through deceptive means, including falsified employment advertisements for domestic workers, waitresses, and other low-skilled work. Human trafficking is a growing crime, totaling 27 million people being exploited across the world. One country greatly affected by this issue is India. Due to extreme poverty, millions of people are trafficked for forced labor or prostitution. India is both a source and transit country for trafficking, as well as one of the most popular trafficking destinations in South Asia. It is estimated that 10% of India's trafficking is international, while 90% is domestic. Given India's size, trafficking tends to occur across state borders. Of the women and girls that are trafficked into India, most come from Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Cambodia. One non-government organization fighting to end this growing crime in India is Odinati. Founded 20 years ago by two former journalists, Odinati hopes to create a global movement to combat human trafficking and ensure that traffickers are brought to justice. Lastly, they hope to rescue, protect, and rehabilitate victims of trafficking and help them live free, independent lives. Education, counseling, and daily social therapies such as yoga, karate, art, drama, and traditional dance at the rehabilitation centers in Mysore, India have been designed to build residents' physical and mental strength and prepare them for life outside of Odinati. Today, former Odinati residents are thriving and have started up their own businesses and even working as lawyers, TV executives, and social activists. Unite against human trafficking with Odinati and many other organizations around the world. Join forces with your local anti-trafficking organizations and let's end human trafficking.